Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, so I have to say something about this. I'm not even in California anymore, but I love California, and that's where I was born and raised, okay, in Los Angeles. Most of my friends and family, everybody I love is in California. I mean, I have people I love all over the world, but California, I mean, that's my stomping ground. So I just saw that Gavin Newsom is going to give money to illegal immigrants, and that's some fucking bullshit. And I think people outside of California need to comment on this as well. I don't want other states giving people the idea that that's okay to do this. Americans come first. I have students that I love and adore that are legal. I have friends that I love and adore that are legal, and I would never turn them in because, I would never want to see them ripped from their livelihood and ripped from this country. But Americans come first in this sense, and it's like they, like we can't even have a conversation about this shit because if we do, then they're like, oh, you're racist, and it's funny, I find the people that are the most outspoken are the rich ass people that live far up in the houses that don't even have to deal with the complications of illegal immigration. They don't have to deal with gangs, and for the people that get all fucking butthurt and sensitive, I'm not saying that every person that's a legal immigrant is gangs, but a lot of times gangs form because people come to countries and they can't fit into society, whether it's because they don't know the language, whether it's because they don't want to do the customs, whether it's because whatever the reason they can't fit in and they feel they have to survive. A lot of people join in gangs, and that's very common in any situation, in any country. You're going to have people that break into the country illegally, and they're going to form gangs. This happened when the white people came over. That movie that was made, Gangs in New York. Okay, it's common, it happens. But but these rich ass people that live far away from it, the people that are gonna be affected by this the most are hardworking, like blue collar people. Okay, because their schools are going to be overcrowded, and even as a teacher, as much as I love my kids, it was a problem, and it was a very stressful situation for everybody, having overcrowded schools, overcrowded neighborhoods. You have cultural language differences, and that leads to lots of physical conflict. Okay, these rich ass people, they don't have to deal with that shit, but they're like open borders. That was the thing that woke me up to this situation. When I would drive for Lyft, I'd have people that have those stupid ass signs, and it's so funny. It's like any person that I drove to their house and I waited for them to come outside, and they had that sign, Black Lives Matter, no human is illegal, women's rights are human's rights, love is love. That shit, I knew that they're just living, they're like detached emotionally, like something is fucking psychologically wrong with those people that had any of those signs. And they were always, and I would never even bring it up, but they were the ones that would want to bring up politics and the state and shit. And then when I would tell them what I thought, they didn't fucking like it. I'm like, well, yeah, because I'm driving to your gated community, far away from the inner city where you've even affected by this, and you want to talk about open borders when you have a big ass gate around your house, where you have to give me the gate code so I can drive up to pick you up. Fuck you, you fucking detached assholes. So, I mean, and then the same people that don't want to open up the country are the ones that already have a job. All these anchor people and all of these people that are just like, oh, we have to be responsible and we have to do it responsibly. And I think that opening the country up really soon, people have lost their fucking businesses and their livelihoods, all right? And watching these fucking celebrities in their like $1 million homes and shit talking about how hard it is. And Madonna's like, oh, the coronavirus is the great equalizer. Fuck you, bitch. We're not fucking equalized to anything. We're not equal to you. I don't want to be equal to you. You're below me because you're a fucking evil witch. Okay? Like, really? You're fucking really? I can't get over these people. And the governor of California is going to give, because what he knows that they're going to vote him in next time. This is some bullshit. That guy should be, like, what happened to the days when drunk people, like, broke into their houses and drug people out by their fucking collar and, like, hung them or torched them or just drove them out of office. I feel like those days need to come back when I hear shit like that. Because that's what happened. That's what needs to happen to Gavin Newsom. I'm so glad I got out of California. I'm so glad, but I have family there. I have friends there, okay? They work their ass off. My friend spent like over almost a decade working on his business, and now it's fucking gone because of this fucking bullshit. Okay, he was sitting on my couch, on other friends' couch, in his underwear, working this shit on his laptop, and it's fucking gone because it's over some bullshit, because of other people that want control. And if you guys don't fucking give, you know, as many people that die of obesity, of medical errors, of car accidents, suicide, you know, and now they decide that they want to care about your health. It's not about fucking health. If you sheep don't get that shit yet, I don't know, I don't think there's hope for you. If you don't realize now, this is not about a virus, okay? So, yeah, it's fucking bullshit. And, you know, these masks don't fucking work. And now, you know, all the Democratic, you know, governors are clamping down, and they're the ones that are pushing the mask laws. They're the ones that are pushing the pro-vaccination, mandatory laws, okay? I'm not even like, I'm not, you know, like, I believe in the left-right paradigm. I don't really believe one camp is bigger than the other, but I'm just calling out what campus I feel is fucking wrong right now, okay? And the Democrats just happen to keep winning that award multiple times, all right? So I don't really, you know, I don't know what has to happen. I don't know, you know, Governor Newsom pushed that vaccine bill a few months ago, and there were people on the inside that were just keeping quiet because they were saying, well, we know that his kids are vaccine injured. He's not gonna, you know, he knows that vaccines injure kids. And then when they passed that bill, after, like, you know, hundreds of parents showed up in opposition to it, you know, that should just go to show you right there that they don't give a fuck about you, okay? You do matter, and you do have the power, but you know, you can't, like, be silent and be all PC and shit, okay? Because sometimes when people stand up, they do win. But in this situation, you know, when hundreds of parents show up to the Capitol with pictures of their dead kids because these fucking vaccines, and, you know, there's lots of scientific evidence to back up how dangerous they are, and you actually have people that are scientists and doctors that speak on behalf of these parents, and they still pass this shit anyway, maybe it's not about you, right? Why are you continuing to believe that these people that you supposedly voted in give a shit about you? Because they don't, okay? Gavin Newsom does not even care about illegal immigrants. He likes the fact that, you know, they can be exploited. You know, that's another thing too. It's, you know, people exploit these people, right? And they say, oh, they're just taking the jobs Americans won't do. Well, we're not fucking stupid. We're not going to work for pennies, okay? So yeah, we'll garden, but we're not going to garden for like $1 an hour. You know, we'll babysit, but we're not going to babysit your like, you know, 10 kids for $5. So, I mean, don't fucking act like Americans are lazy and we don't do shit. We're fucking hardworking. I get up every day. I work 6 days a week. Okay. And on top of that, I'm trying to, like, you know, work out something else so I don't have, you know, so I can do something else. So I can have another job. I'm trying to, like, make a side hustle. So I'm not just sitting down on my ass, you know, fucking watching, like, reality TV and eating fucking, you know, processed food. A lot of Americans work their ass off and they sacrifice and they work hard for their money. And to learn that part of their money is getting to people that broke in this country illegally and they're getting priority. Fuck that. I should have said get the kids out the room. And I'm not even, like, in a state where this is happening, but I'm like fucking livid. This shit pisses me the fuck off, okay? I'm fucking livid. This should not be happening. What the fuck? Go, like, his ass needs to fucking be dragged out of his mansion, like, ASAP, okay? I don't know, like, California is beautiful. California is one of the most beautiful states in the country. I love my home, my former home, but it's possessed by a demon. It's possessed by a demon. You know, I'm kind of at a loss of words. I know I said a lot, but this shit is ridiculous. It's not even real. I'm like, is this for real? Is this for real? I don't know. All right, I think I need to let this go because I really don't have anything else to say. I'm just going to keep repeating myself because I'm literally just fucking beyond livid today. All right, guys, that's it. Talk to you later. Peace, truth, and love. Bye-bye.